Hi guys, it's Belle here and we're going to continue working in this nature themed traveller's notebook. I went ahead and stitched around these images and stuck them to the pockets. So that's what we were doing in the final episode. So now I have a whole load of bits of ephemera and bits that I want to put in. I was thinking about putting a label there because, again, I really like labels. It's just something I like. And I'm in my little book, I wanted a square label, I think. I mean, that'll work. So let's just put that on there. So yeah, I want to put a label there. And we might use a stamp as well. I'm thinking I've got the Tim Holtz Field Note stamps that I really like. So let's just pick a number one. And let's do this. I'm using my Stays On black ink pad. Sometimes I like to use the rub-ons for this, but I just thought I'd use the stamp today. Okay, I think a stamp just fell, so that's there. I've rounded the edges of this piece of Edith Holden. I like all the marks on there, so I don't think I'm going to add anything. We've got a large pocket here, so I've got a whole load of pieces of ephemera here. Oh, and in this front pocket, something I wanted. Let's move this over. Something I wanted in this front pocket. I actually have this vintage, is it a telegram or something? This piece here. These are actually from 1879. Got the little embossed piece. I think they're Swiss or something like that, or I don't know. So that's going to go in there. We have this larger pocket here, which, I mean, I've got this here. This is one of my collage boards. What I've done is I've just backed it, put one of these pieces of snippets, these little scrappy snippets on, and put something at the top that could go in there. It's going to pick up the green, possibly. I like that. And it will also have its name tag in there. Like that pink, don't need anything. Oh, we've got this. So I've decided I wasn't. If you watched the last video, I was debating whether to stitch around these pieces here. I decided not to do that, but what I think I might like to do is to possibly decorate them a little bit. I'm just looking for stuff. Like, we've got the little cute bird. I wish the bird was looking the other way. That would work better, I think, if there was a bird the other way. I mean, that's quite cute there. And we could put a scrap along there. Sorry, I'm just reaching over for something. We've got this bit of scrap. So it's book page, but it's got pinks and blue on it, which I think is quite nice. And then we could add a bit of this green scrap, which I love. Let's rip that down. Like so. We don't need to decorate both sides. We could just decorate this side. I think that looks quite nice. So let's glue that all down. Just down like that. And then this gives you extra writing space, but is also a little bit decorated. just to make it cute. And this bird is a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera, which I quite like. I feel like it still needs something. Maybe a number of some sort. Maybe if I rip this and then ink it. Just kind of there like that. Yep, I like that. So let's do that. Then we're going to add whoop-oo, the bird. So I suppose that's one good thing about having lots of scraps, is they come in really useful if you're doing little decorations like this in your journals, little kind of clusters of stuff. I may also, so I've got a stencil here, I may also just put a little bit of stenciling. I'm using my walnut stain. This is an Anna Griffin stencil. It's because I like the added texture in the background, and you know, I like to do it lightly so that it can still be written over. I'm also going to be adding some stenciling to some of the pages. Oh, see, that just looks so lovely now. And now we're going to glue that onto this page. So what I need to do is I need to glue down here like so. I'm going to make sure it's thin because I need to fit a tag in, and then glue here. And then this is going to sit on here as a pocket. Press that down, and then I had these little pieces of Tim Holtz ephemera that I wanted to add. I don't know if you can hear my neighbour's dogs. I don't know what set them off today. Normally it's the ice cream van going past that sets them off, or an alarm or something. Maybe they're just in a very talkative mood. They're very beautiful dogs. They really are. Okay, so that goes there. So then that will open up here. And then it has this. Oh, and I found... Oh my gosh, where is it? I had a piece of trim that I found that had worked at the bottom there. Here it is. So I had this piece of trim that I found. Really, I should have added that before I glued this down so it would be easier to trim. But why make life easy for ourselves? Why do that? That's it. So this is just a little bit of textured card border that I just thought finished that off at the bottom. Now let's trim that out, cutting that bit like so. So I just think that looks really lovely now. Sorry for the stretching. And it all opens up. And then we've got this pocket here, and I wanted to put, I've got one of these, this is a digital. I am really trying not to use too many digitals in here because, again, I know not everyone has access to digitals and not everyone likes using digitals. I have a lot of digitals because of design team projects. So I'm trying to use some of those up too. I'm hoping this will go, hold on. Let's really unstick this. That's it. This might be too big. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to swap this out for this one because this is smaller and that still looks cute in there. And I'm going to put this one in here. There we go. swapped out. I want the tab to sort of stick out the top a little bit. Music paper's fine. We put a little embellishment there. We could, again, stamp. Where's the little one that says... here we go. Fig 1 and 2. I'm actually going to do it slightly above so it's not completely all in the circle. But otherwise that's nice. That page doesn't need anything doing to it. That's lovely. Oh, this. So we haven't done any decoration to this yet. So let's work on this piece. It's going to be a flip out. And then it opens up and we've got this here and it's vintage music paper. So what I'm thinking is, got all these pieces. I need to find all my pieces. I was thinking I have like this embellishment with the bird's nest. And I was thinking, as this is larger and it's got a slight rip there, of putting that there. I thought that would look quite nice. And also I'm thinking about putting a flower behind it of some sort. I quite like that when you see kind of flowers poking up behind something. I think I like the red one. Oh, we got red on the other page though. That's the only problem. Okay, well, we'll go for brown. That's fine. Yeah, I kind of like it. So it would look like that. Kind of like that effect. Or I may not need it there. And I could put it here instead. And then put like a label or something. A label, really, Belle? You? What a surprise. Okay, I might do that. So let's just attach this. And put that there. And then something's going to go in and out of there. Turn this over and let's attach the flower on the inside. Vellum stickers also work really well for this kind of technique. I've got the die cuts. I mean, I've got the vellum stickers too, but I have these die cuts, so I might as well use them. Because even though it's going to look decorative because we're going to have something in there, I also just want to add a little something. Oh, I've got this piece as well. Again, it's just a scrappy embellishment piece, and it could go along there. I'm also thinking, got the word beautiful, got really lovely labels actually. This label, that might look quite nice. I feel like it would have to be longer. I know I've got longer labels. Much longer, more decorative labels. Okay. Oh, here we go. So I've got something like that. Might look quite nice. Or even something like this. I feel like that's too big. That's too big. We've got this one, which again is a little bit too big. And we do have that. We have the word beautiful. That might be quite nice on there. Do you know what? I kind of like that on there. Let's just do that. Let's not do a label or one of these. Let's just do the word beautiful, which again is just a stamp on some scrap paper that I did. So let's just put that there. And maybe if I have a little butterfly somewhere, which would be in my Tim Holtz scraps. No, not scraps, my Tim Holtz ephemera. Put a little butterfly down there. One of the little side ones, I don't often use those, but actually that would work quite well. And again, I don't often use it, so let's use it. Like so. And then this is going to get stuck on. Let's find the page again. All right, we've got this page. And this is going to get stuck on this side because this is going to be a tuck. And then the other side's going to flip out. So I'm just putting glue just before the crease. Try not to close it. I'm not putting it all the way down to the bottom. Okay, so that would be stuck on 3 sides. So it's a tuck here now. And then this flips out and has a pocket here. So let's put some ephemera pieces. I have some little like tickets and things as well. And some, actually I was thinking of putting a tea card on there. So I thought that looked quite nice. This has got the brown in it, which would pick up the brown of the flower. Let's do that. And we can make that a tuck as well. A tuck spot. If we just put it on 3 sides. Like so. Perfect. Okay, I'm looking for like, I'm sure I've got tiny labels. Even some stamps and things. Tiny tickets. Oh, I've got a little Tim Holtz piece of ephemeras here. So that could actually go up there. Let's do this one. It's a little piece of Tim Holtz ephemera. I'm just going to ink around the edges. And that can just fit in there like so. And then we've got 3 pockets to fill. So let's do that. So on this side, I do have some of these vintage images that I've just backed with some paper and stitched around. And that would go quite nicely there. I've also got that one. Which do I like best? That would go there. We've got a pocket here that I don't need to necessarily fill just yet. Or I do have one, again, one of my collage cards. Oh, I quite like that because this green is also picking up the green here. And then that could go in there. And then we just have this bit. And obviously we've got behind. I've got a little Edith Holden, what they called, file folder that I've put some tea-dyed paper in. That might work in here. Let's have a look. Or I could just leave it like that because I really like that flower. Okay, we might come back to that. And then again, that's a tuck spot. But we don't need everything in everywhere. I do have just some paper, actually. I have some of this avocado dyed paper. I could put that in there. And then that would fit behind there. That needs pressing down, burnishing the edges. Okay, so that would go like so. All right, so we've got some there. Don't want anything here. I did add a tab to this and a brad. I don't want to add anything to that. That's nice. I might add some stenciling maybe on this side. Maybe. Let's stencil a little bit. Because this side is not as decorative as the other side. And it will just give a little bit of decoration to the page. Just in certain bits. There we go. Some stenciling there. Okay. This is our eco dyed tuck spot. So for this tuck spot, what have I got? Trying to think. I do have. Let's have a look. I did kind of like this, but I might put that somewhere else. I've got one of my photos, which is the butterfly, or the flower one. The flower one's quite nice. That's one of my personal photos. I mean, it's not that big, so it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. It could fit in there, though, which is quite nice. Possibly. Do I want it in there? That's quite nice. I don't think I want to put anything there because I love the leaf on that. Again, there's space behind there. I'll come back to that. This, I think I want a bit of stamping on. So I've got this this again is an Anna Griffin stamp. And I'm going to do this in my VersaFine Vintage Sepia. And I'm just going to roll the stamp. So like roll it in. Because I don't want a perfect image. Although I'm looking at that now and I don't know how I feel about it. But it gives some interest to the page. Maybe up there a little bit. Okay, so we've got that stamped. Got this large tuck spot here. This might be a good place for the Edith Holden file folder. That might be a good place for that. We have this one. This definitely needs some stenciling on here. Just needs a little bit of interest. Where is my walnut stain? It's got some blue on there, but a little bit of stenciling just really adds to that. Oh, we got two little tuck spots here. So I think I have some tiny tags somewhere. Where did I put the super tiny tags? Okay, hold on a minute, guys. Okay, so I found some tiny tags. I was thinking maybe this one. This has got like a vellum and then it's stamped, which I kind of like. I'm definitely going to change this. I don't like that, but I can't find any threads right now, so that could go in there. And then we can put something behind it. Oh, I've got some of these. Now these again are a digital, but I thought why not use them? They've got herbs and flowers on them. And because I've printed them out on tea-dyed paper, they kind of work perfectly because they can be written on. So that could go behind there, which I really like. Okay. Oh, I found this. I've used a die cut on some eco dyed paper. I just thought this looked really lovely. I mean, obviously you could write there as well, but I just thought it adds, again, a little bit of detail on the paper. I really struggle not to decorate, guys. I really struggle. It's just a me thing. I don't know. I don't think it is a me thing. I think there's a few of us out there who like to decorate stuff. I'm not going to put anything in here. We do have this pocket here, which would probably... Okay, so I have some of these kind of things. This is a Tim Holtz piece, but I also have some of these, which are just from... they're from a sticker pack that I picked up, I think last year now, actually. That might work quite well. And again, it can be written on the back. I feel like that blends too much into the background. Maybe this one, maybe that one's better because it doesn't blend so much. And I've decided to put a little bit of paper there to be written on. because I like to add more space for writing. So I'm going to add that. Just on there. And I think again we're going to decorate it a little bit. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stencil it a little bit, just using up what's already on my brush, because that's more than enough. And then I have in here, I had a little, oh, see, we've got one that says specimen. I quite like that. But I also had a little vintage stamp, I think, that was Australian, maybe. Okay. And it seems to be eluding me. Because, oh, there it is. I knew I had one somewhere. I thought that was quite nice. It's still got the postal mark and the postage mark and everything on it. Thought that might work quite nicely across there. Maybe if I rip this bit a bit more, that would be better. And then again, we can add a little bit of scrap or something, maybe some of this again, just to bring in some colour, because, you know, and there's some colour over here, so that would work quite nicely. Maybe over to the side a little bit. And then, now I'm looking at it, I don't know if I like it. And then do we want to add the word specimen? Ba, 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 ba. Do I like that? Am I playing too much and just not? I've got like another flower. That would work quite well up the side, and we could put the stamp across the flower like that. Okay, I think I like that better. So that's what I'm going to do. But the thing is, do I like that brown one, or do I want to bring in some red? I kind of like the red. Is that too much? Okay, just pick one bell and go with it. I'm going to go with the brown just because, oh, we've got a feather though. I could do a feather. No, we're going to go with the brown just because there's quite a bit of colour over here and the stamp's quite bright. So let's do this instead. Like a slightly darker colour. And this die cut is wanting to break halfway, so it's a little bit delicate, but there we go. It'll be fine. Like so. Move that, and then we can put the stamp across it. Like so. I'll rip a bit more across the bottom. Put the stamp across it. Yep. I like this because it's got all the postal mark on it and everything. Just think it adds some interest. Okay, I'm going to leave that like that for the moment. Oh, and I have another little die cut here. I love these because they are perfect little bits that you can just put on the corner of a page like this, and it automatically adds like a little tuck spot that you can put something. I mean, that's cute. I think I might add that somewhere else. So let's have a look for something else that might work. Oh, we've got another one of these. So I could always use another T card there. There we go. Oh, do I like this one? I like that one better. Okay, so we've got another T card there. That's all good. All right, so this needs quite a bit of stuff in it. So, in fact, what I want to do is I want to come back to that because it needs quite a lot there. That's all good. I might put a stamp down there. Just another little, like, stamp. I'm trying to find one that I like. Just another little one. Just like that. See, it just adds a bit of a finishing touch, I think. I've rounded the edges of that too. Right, we've got 2 tuck spots here. I don't know if one's big enough for one of my collage cards. Oh, it's a bit of a tight squeeze there. I need to use more of my collage cards actually. I don't know why I picked up another one when I've already tried to use one. This might go in here. Or the Tim Holtz piece might go in there. Okay, let's ink the Tim Holtz piece. Or, no, I know what I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use my butterfly picture. Oh, no, that's not going to work because of where the, oh, what's it called? The crochet bit at the top is. And then we need something smaller for there, maybe. Would that, no, that's too big. Okay, let's have a look at what I've got. I do have another little tag just like that. That looks cute. Okay, tuck spot here. Butterfly might work perfectly there. Like that. Do I like that, or do I like one of my collage ones? Okay, I feel like I like that better there. Oh, and this bit that I was trying to work out what I'm going to do, I just stitched together some pieces of tea-dyed paper, stamped it, you can see the stitching, and I'm just going to stitch that, glue it, but only at the top. So you can still see this all underneath. And I'm just going to glue that to there. And again, that's going to give more writing space. But it can be completely lifted up once it's stuck down. And you could put some tea-dyed paper under there or something else. That's all good. Don't need anything there. Ah, right. Now here, I had some of this thicker textured card for eco-dyed card, and I've cut it to size and rounded the edges because that's going to fit in perfectly. And I'm thinking I'm going to use one of my fabric pieces as a tab. That's what I'm thinking. Like even that would look quite good there. But I think I want like a fabric one. Maybe something like that, and it can go at an angle. Do I have a slightly smaller one? No, I don't think I do. I mean, that green one's quite nice actually. Okay, let's use one of these. Glue it kind of halfway. And that would fit on there. Oh, it's just so lovely. I'm telling you, having snippets like this is so useful. And then that's going to stick out and stick out the side. Now we've got a top here, a pocket here, and I think I have a final, yes I do, a final, what's it called? Oh, another tag. Release the Crafting digital tag. So I think I'm going to put that in there. And ink around it, like so. And that can go in the top, and we'll be able to see some of it through. Oh, I love that. That's lovely. Push that a bit further down. Okay, this, I definitely want some stenciling on here. It's very white, this page. So I don't want the stenciling too dark, but I definitely need some stenciling because it's just too white. And then I'm going to also probably stencil the other side because that's even whiter. Just stencil that. And then over here, like so. Where is the sun going to? And here, let's see, what could we add? I do have, again, one of my collage postcards. That might work quite well there. Do you know what? That might work better on this side. I mean, why not use up both sides? That's already pretty and decorative. And I don't know what I could put there. I'm just having a bit of a look. Could just put, no, I don't want to put something small. Oh, I do have these. I have these kind of herbal cards. That'd work quite well. So that could just go like that. And then we have the postcard over the side. I was thinking of adding another vellum sticker here because I like that, but I feel like I want to add more to it. So let's have a look. I don't want the pink. I think I want it brighter. Yeah, I think I want a yellow. Let's see if there's a better one that's yellow. I've got this one with like the petals kind of going everywhere. I like that too. Right, so let's get that. We're not going to need the whole sticker because I'm just using the bottom bit. And it just adds a little bit more interest to that corner, which I don't know. I just felt it needed a bit more interest. I don't know. You might disagree. I don't know where the sunlight's gone to. I've put a brad in there. Oh, here. So I actually have, oh, sorry, a vintage postcard. It's beautiful waterfall. And I think that'll go really nicely there. Also on this little pocket for decoration, I do have this embellishment that I thought would look pretty on there. So I'm going to add that too. I think I'm almost out of all these little embellishments now. So I'm going to have to get my scraps out and make some more because they're just so useful. And there is a pocket there. So let's have a look. I could just put like a piece of ephemera in, couldn't I? Let's have a look if there's another thing. Nope, that's too wide. We do have another one of these. That's slightly too wide too. Okay, so we have this little one, which is quite cute. And I could put a ticket as well, possibly, behind it. Like that. Okay. That's good, good, good. That's got stamping. That's all good. And that's quite nice. I might put a bit of stenciling on this side. Oh my gosh, this is getting so chunky, guys. And I haven't even put ephemera in everything. So, oh my goodness, is all I can say to that. Ah, here in this little pocket, I think I want this little scrappy. These are great. I made these on a video. You can just rip them out and use them in the actual journal. And I just think that goes really lovely there. And then we have a pocket at the back here. I don't think my photo... Oh, no, it does. My photo goes in, the butterfly one. I think that goes in really lovely, actually. And it picks up the colours. So, guys, look how chunky this is already. And we haven't even embellished all of it. So... what I might do, I really want to embellish this one quickly. What I might do is leave it there and then we'll do one last video where we literally finish it up. Any finishing touches, beads, any more ephemera, any labels or anything. I mean, it's getting super chunky as it is, but I do like to overfill mine. So... and I do have like a couple more collage cards and things that I wanted to use. So yeah, I think I might leave it there, guys, for now. And then when we come back, it will be the final episode. We will put any final pieces of ephemera in, and we will put the beads on, and we will tie it, and she will have her name. And that will be that, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And I will be back soon with another video. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots and lots of crafty fun. Bye for now.